changed my shirt to make it look like I didn't just shoot another video before this. What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today, and today we got some exciting news. If you're seeing this in the morning, it happened tonight, but Fuji added new firmware to the X-Pro2, they added it to the X-T20, and they added it to the X100F, and they also added it to the X-T1, which is crazy. The other three cameras didn't really get huge updates, but the X-Pro2 is what we're going to talk about because it just got some crazy updates. Might even be the most insane updates to come to any Fuji camera, but basically they've added 4K video to the X-Pro2 like they said they would, and that's crazy. I don't know what camera company would add 4K video options to their camera that never shipped with them. They're going to basically have to rewrite the manual. So let's go through some of the things they added. So obviously 4K video, they've also added the input audio from external microphone. They've added tethering, which should have come to the X-Pro2 around the same time that the X-T2 got it, which was way back in the spring or early summer. I actually made a video about it, and you can go check that out because I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty similar to how this works. It's also through USB and Wi-Fi, but I'm pretty sure the X-Pro2 only has USB 2, so obviously transferring the files will be a little bit slower. I also have a video on Wi-Fi tethering as well. So obviously that means that you can use the X-Acquire software. They got a new update, version 1.7, which lets you use it with Lightroom and other editing programs. So they've added the new autofocus tracking algorithms that they added in the X-T2. They actually had new algorithms added way back. I can't remember if it was last year or at the start of this year. They added new algorithm and extra autofocus points, which I actually made a video about. I'll link it somewhere. They've now updated and enhanced the continuous autofocus tracking to twice as fast from the previous firmware. They've also updated and enhanced the tracking to be able to capture up to 50% smaller moving objects. So I did that test with the X-T2. I don't know if it's going to be similar to that, but if it is, this camera is going to be really fast and unlike anything that you had in the previous X-Pro2 firmware. Man, I kind of wish I still had an X-Pro2. It now has support for the Fujifilm X-Raw Studio. I made a video on that as well, which just lets you use the camera as the processor for processing your RAW files to JPEG. They've updated the radio flash controller usability and support for backup and restore of camera settings via the Fujifilm X-Acquire software. And that's basically it for the X-Pro2. This is going to turn the X-Pro2 into a beast camera. I'm really excited to see what the 4K video looks like. I'm really excited to see what the autofocus tracking is like. Since I don't have one, I can't make a video on it anymore. I obviously sold my X-Pro2 to buy the X100F, and I kind of miss it. I really like the X-Pro2. It gave me way less troubles than the X-T2, and I really love the screen on that camera, and I think it's the best looking Fuji camera out there. Kind of hyping it up. I feel like I should probably buy one again, especially now that we've got faster autofocus and 4K video. Maybe I should get rid of the X-T2. I don't know. Anyway, I think the only real big update was to the X100F, and they added the option of using the X-Raw Studio to process the files. And yeah, really excited, stoked for you that have X-Pro2s. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to do. Just a little channel update. We're around almost 35,000 subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. I never really expected to get that. It's at the end of 2017 now. I think at the end of 2016 is at around 10,000 subscribers. So we've almost tripled in size since last year, which is really awesome. I'm headed home for the holidays to hang out with my folks for a week, and the review for the XF 80mm macro will be coming out. I actually just filmed it before making this video. So when I get back from my Christmas holidays, I'm going to put that video together and it'll be up next week, I think. Don't know when, but yeah, I just want to say happy holidays and thanks for supporting this channel. You guys mean a lot to me. I set a goal at the start of this year to try and make one video a week, and I've stuck to it. It's been insanely tough. I've had so much client work this year. I don't really sleep much. It's actually 3:10 a.m. right now. I'm super exhausted. I've been working pretty hard today, but I had to make this lens review because this actually has to go back to B&H. But yeah, that's really all I got. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. I'll see you in the next one.